What happens after we die? It's one of the oldest and biggest questions humans have ever asked. For thousands of years, people from every culture have searched for an answer. Throughout history, people have created many theories to explain what might happen after death. Some are based on religion, while others come from philosophy or even science. Today, we'll explore 8 fascinating theories that try to answer this mystery. Each one offers a completely different view of what may await us. Let's begin with the most widely known idea, heaven and hell. This belief has influenced billions of people throughout history. This theory says our actions during life determine where we go after death. According to this view, every decision may carry eternal consequences. Heaven is often described as a place of peace, happiness, and eternal comfort. Many believers imagine it as a state free from pain, fear, and suffering. Hell, on the other hand, is often described as a place of punishment or separation. Different traditions describe it in different ways, but it is usually connected to suffering. In this view, every choice we make can affect our final destination. Because of this, moral behavior becomes extremely important. Now let's look at another famous belief, reincarnation. Unlike heaven and hell, this theory focuses on multiple lives instead of one. Reincarnation suggests that death is not the end, but the beginning of another life. The journey continues through a new physical existence. The soul is believed to return again and again in different bodies. Each lifetime is thought to provide new lessons and experiences. This belief is especially important in several Eastern religions and philosophies. Millions of people around the world continue to follow these teachings today. Each life is seen as part of a larger journey of learning and growth. Mistakes and successes both contribute to spiritual development. The goal is often spiritual improvement through many lifetimes. Over time, the soul becomes wiser and more enlightened. Eventually, the cycle may end when complete understanding is achieved. At that point, the need for rebirth finally disappears. Next comes a theory inspired by modern ideas about the universe. This theory sounds more like science fiction, but some people take it seriously. What if countless versions of you exist in different realities? Each version could be living a completely different life. Some people speculate that consciousness might continue in another universe. In that case, death in one reality may not be the end of existence. In this idea, every possibility could create a different reality. The universe may be far larger and stranger than we can imagine. If that's true, death might be a transition rather than a final ending. Instead of disappearing, consciousness could simply continue somewhere else. Another modern theory asks a surprising question. What if reality is actually a simulation? It challenges everything we think we know about existence. This idea suggests that our universe could be a highly advanced digital creation. In other words, reality might be more like a computer program than we realize. If our world is programmed, then everything we experience may be part of a system. Even the laws of physics could be lines of code. In this theory, death may not be the destruction of consciousness. Instead, it could simply mark the end of one stage of the program. Instead, death could be like finishing a level in a game. The player may continue even after the character's journey ends. Some versions of this theory suggest we continue in a higher reality. That reality could exist beyond the simulation itself. Others imagine multiple levels of reality beyond the one we know. Our universe could be only one layer among many others. Of course, nobody knows if this idea is true, but it remains fascinating. It forces us to question the nature of reality itself. Now let's examine a very different perspective. Unlike previous theories, this one does not involve an afterlife at all. The annihilation theory says consciousness ends completely when we die. According to this view, death is the final chapter of existence. This view is based largely on science and materialism. It focuses on observable evidence rather than spiritual beliefs. The theory argues that consciousness is produced by the brain. Thoughts, memories, and emotions are seen as products of physical processes. When the brain stops functioning, awareness also disappears. Without the brain, consciousness can no longer continue. To many people, this idea sounds unsettling at first. The possibility of complete non-existence can feel difficult to accept. But supporters say it encourages us to value the time we have now. If life is temporary, every moment becomes more precious. If life is limited, every decision becomes even more meaningful. The focus shifts from eternity to the choices we make today. Next, let's travel back to one of the most fascinating ancient civilizations. Their beliefs about death were very different from many modern ideas. The Aztecs believed the destination after death depended on how a person died. The cause of death mattered more than moral behavior. They described several different realms for different types of deaths. Each realm had its own purpose within the cosmic order. Unlike many traditions, moral judgment was not always the main factor in this journey. Instead, death was viewed as part of nature's ongoing cycle. Some Aztec traditions even described special places where souls waited for rebirth. These locations were believed to prepare souls for the next stage of their journey. For the Aztecs, death was often seen as part of a larger cosmic cycle. Life and death were connected rather than completely separate events. Instead of an ending, it was another stage in an ongoing journey. The universe was viewed as a constantly moving and repeating process. Now, let's explore a theory connected to spiritual experiences. This idea has fascinated mystics and spiritual seekers for centuries. The astral body theory suggests we possess an invisible energy body. According to believers, this hidden form exists alongside our physical body. According to this belief, that energy body can continue after physical death. While the body may perish, consciousness is thought to survive. Some people connect this theory to out-of-body experiences. They report feeling as if they temporarily left their physical bodies. Supporters believe consciousness can exist independently from the physical body. In their view, awareness is not limited to the brain alone. In this view, death becomes a transition into another level of existence. The journey continues in a realm beyond ordinary physical reality. Our final theory comes from the Mormon understanding of the afterlife. It presents a detailed view of the soul's eternal progression. This belief teaches that human existence began even before earthly life. According to this idea, our story started long before birth. After death, souls are believed to enter a spiritual world. There they continue learning, growing, and preparing for what comes next. Some souls continue learning and progressing during this stage. The afterlife is seen as an opportunity for further development, rather than a final stop. The belief also includes a future resurrection and final judgment. At that time, individuals are evaluated according to their lives and choices. Different levels of glory are believed to await different individuals. Each person receives a place that reflects their spiritual journey. We've now explored 8 very different explanations of what happens after death. Despite their differences, all of them attempt to answer the same profound question. Some theories come from religion, others from philosophy, and some from science. Each reflects humanity's desire to understand the unknown. The truth remains one of humanity's greatest unanswered questions. No matter how much we learn, the mystery continues to inspire curiosity. Which theory do you find the most convincing? Let us know in the comments. Your perspective might be completely different from someone else's. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell us what mystery you'd like us to explore next as we continue searching for answers together.